Welcome back, my darlings, my beautiful collective. So for today's Oracle Tarot combo, we are going to be using the Angels of Abundance Oracle deck. Of course, we're going to be asking our angels, ancestors, guides, beings of light, ascended masters for our highest good and purpose. May we receive good and clear guided messages. May the messages that we receive help us to reach our highest timeline, highest path forward, highest version of self. And of course, as always, we do hope that these messages find you well. Let's also take a moment to remind you that tarot services are available via the link in my bio, right there. Should you feel called to take a look at the energies that are present in a collective read, such as one of these, or if you'd simply like to go ahead and get a pulse on the energy that's very specific and unique to your own set of circumstances, you can use the link that's in my bio to access my link tree, which has a list of the tarot services that are offered, as well as the various methods of payment. Once selected, we can explore those options together. That being said, let's also take a moment to remind you that I am trying to grow my presence on 2 other platforms. It greatly helps me out if you are enjoying the content. And if you click on the button here to go to my bio, there is a button also there that says Instagram. Click on that one and it will give you 2 choices: to continue to Instagram or to go to YouTube. I'm trying to grow on both of those platforms, so like I said, any interactions there greatly helps me and the algorithms that work on those platforms. It also helps me to produce better content for us all. So, that being said, let us continue on to the Oracle. Shameless plug is over, and we will pick up with the energy that is present there with the messages that Spirit has for us. Interesting. So the first says, windfall of abundance. Who doesn't want that? An increase in abundance is arriving in many different forms, some of them unexpected. Be open to receiving and know that abundance comes to you to support your life purpose, health, and charitable work. Awesome. Who couldn't use that? Interestingly enough, this is like Saint Nick and the deers here. So it's kind of like a connotation of, perhaps Christmas, holidays, winter, the harvest season, right? This says release jealousy. Jealousy is an affirmation that you don't have something and that the universe manifests exactly as you affirm. Let other people's success inspire you rather than frustrate you, because if they can have it, so can you. Remember that, right? There's enough abundance for us all. Partnership is the next one. Allow healthful, supportive partnerships into your life, personal and career, and both parties benefit as a result. You're receiving help from heaven and from a person who brings needed skills and resources to you. Sorry, shaking the camera with my exuberance there. I apologize. Sever vows of poverty. I like this one. Yeah? Because we need to get out of that lack mindset. Dear one, there's no need to suffer or sacrifice. Hold on to the intention of undoing any vows of poverty or self-denial that you've made, consciously or unconsciously, in any lifetime. As you do so, all effects of these vows will be undone for everyone involved in all directions of time. I feel like sometimes we feel like that the way to be able to give more is to do more with less, right? Kind of. That's the concept in a way of religious who take vows of poverty. But I would say yes and no, as my friend Kelly would say. Part of the purpose, I believe, for something like that is to eliminate distraction, but also to instill within us the values of gratitude, right? To be grateful for what we have, because we have to realize that sometimes others have far less. So I feel like the main purpose of this is gratitude. the last card, the card at the bottom of the deck. This one says employment change. For some of us, your career path is leading you into a higher direction with positive changes to support your dreams, priorities, passions, and life purpose. Trust that these changes will help you to release the old and welcome the new. You're being supported each and every step of the way. All right, so we've got our oracle messages for today. Now let us, keeping that abundance mindset in the forethought or even in the background, so long as it's somewhere still actively running, as an app. Let us now turn our attention and focus to the tarot. Today's tarot journey, we are using the Heartscape Tarot deck to complete that journey as our vehicle, as it were. Let's see where we're going to go. Oh, the places we will go, right? Angels, ancestors, guides, beings of light, ascended masters, for our highest good and purpose. May we receive good and clear guided messages. May the messages that we receive help us to reach our highest timeline, highest path forward, highest version of self. Of course, as always, let's hope that these messages find us well. I feel like we have enough. So let's start our journey with the one that is popping up. All right, so we're starting with the Ace of Swords. Interesting that there is this butterfly that talks about transformation and also the pen or the pencil and paper. Ace of Swords is about communication and thought, and the butterflies are symbols of change and transformation. So perhaps someone is going through some kind of a change or transformation. Perhaps they're having a change in mindset, because so often these changes that are happening, right, especially within the suit where it's happening, gives us some kind of indication of what is changing. So a change in the style of communication, a change in their thought process. With the letter, it does seem like someone does want to communicate with you. You may be receiving some form of communication, text and or maybe media, a social media message or something of that nature. But it does look like it's a message, and it does appear like it might be one of distance. I'm not really getting like a face-to-face conversation here, but more along the lines of, you've got mail. Next, the Lovers. Okay. So, the Ace of Swords being new beginnings with communication, could be breakthroughs, again. It could be, like I said, communication, but with the Lovers coming out next. So perhaps someone has changed their thought process. Maybe they've come to some kind of conclusion that you are their person. You are meant to be in their life, that they have discovered that you are their lover, their divine counterpart. It's possible, and it happens. Also, the Lovers can be about a choice, a major decision in life, something that represents a life-altering choice. In some ways, this person can't go back to the person that they used to be. You can't unknow something once you know it, right? King of Pentacles energy. Masculine earth sign. Doesn't have to be. Could be somewhere in their chart, sun, moon, or rising. We're talking about our Capricorns, our Virgos, our Taurus fellow zodiac signs, right? Perhaps someone's embodying this King of Pentacles energy is someone who has worked really hard. Perhaps someone a bit materialistic there. Someone who's generous, kind, supportive. Someone who seeks the finer things in life. But someone who's a bit slow to move. Queen of Wands energy. I feel like this is dealing with a feminine fire sign. This could be Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. Doesn't have to be a major placement, but could be sun, moon, or rising, or some other placement in the chart where it shows up with great significance. The Queen of Wands is someone who is bold, confident, who's very charismatic, and who is very magnetic. She attracts a lot of attention. So this is like moth to a flame type vibe, siren energy, right? Calling someone in. She can be, I would say, very alluring, right? And can be even seductive. Perhaps someone who doesn't necessarily try to be, but just has this natural quality, a bit of mysterious, but a je ne sais quoi that happens when it comes to love, right? Six of Wands. I feel like this divine masculine wants success, wants public recognition, wants to acknowledge now. I feel like almost in this confession energy. Look, I have these feelings for you. I've had these feelings for you for a long time. I don't know what to do anymore, but I know that I can't stay silent. This is kind of like word vomit coming out here. But I feel like that's going to be about what this is. Yes, surrendering. This is coming forward. This public declaration is coming forward because this person, this divine masculine, can no longer hold it within himself any longer. And I say he, keep in mind this is energy, not gender. It's being required and forced because of the season that we're in. We are in the season of Libra and balance, divine justice. So divine justice is saying, you have stayed silent on this issue for too long. So the divine says, if you decide that you want a future with this divine feminine, you must reveal your intentions. So Knight of Swords, this is coming forward. Truth, clarity, honesty, finally. This comes after a long time of, with the Hermit, introspection, reflecting on one's life, on one's truth, trying to figure things out. Eight of Swords says that this person has gone in their head and has almost gotten stuck there with this Eight of Swords energy. This is a mental prison. This is a prison of their own making. When all they really want to do is Three of Cups. All they really want to do is reach out. Because Nine of Pentacles. This masculine energy sees this divine feminine as someone who is very high value. Someone that I'm almost getting the energy of unworthy they feel unworthy of this person, of this connection. But also I feel too with the Three of Cups and this Nine of Pentacles energy coming out like that, oftentimes I see this in like a third party relationship. So I'm even going to venture forth that for some of you, this could be a third party relationship where this masculine is involved with someone else, but they can't stop thinking about this Nine of Pentacles, this person who is high value. This is the person that they truly want to be with. And the Chariot says, I'm coming. I know that I have to make moves towards you, and I am. Because now I want to restore the balance in this connection with the Six of Pentacles. The Six of Pentacles is saying that there is going to be an equal exchange of energies. There is going to be justice here. Ace of Wands, they want to rebuild, rekindle, reignite this friendship, this relationship, this partnership. They want a brand new start when it comes to love, but Queen of Swords, they know not only are they going to have to come towards this divine feminine with truth, but they're also going to have to face her wrath. And that's what they fear. 1414 on the timer. It's because this divine feminine has been so loving, so kind, so nurturing, so beautiful in her energy. Unconditional love. But I feel like at every turn, I'm getting... I got hit with a ton of sadness and regret on the part of the divine masculine. This divine masculine, y'all, is heavy crying and There is much, I'm going to say it like as almost a biblical thing, there's much wailing and gnashing of teeth. This divine masculine feels like he has lost his opportunity here. Nine of Wands energy. That got really hard and like deep all of a sudden. Sorry to take it in that kind of a way, but no, it was a very powerful wave of regret. With the Nine of Wands, this is the energy of someone who has been very hurt when it comes to love. They're holding out hope, but I feel like they often self-sabotage because they just refuse to allow themselves to be vulnerable. They've been hurt too many times and in such a major way. There's still a lot of wounding here that has to be fixed or repaired. The crazy thing is, though, that they know that this feminine is safe. They know that she could never hurt them like people did in the past. They just don't see it in her to do that. But still, they hesitate. Because in the back of their mind, even though it's very small, but the fact that she could reject them, that's what terrifies them. Because they're starting to see now that she's the one that they want to spend the rest of their life with. Three of Wands, they want this expansion here. They want to grow old together. Three of Pentacles, they want to build a solid foundation for the two of them. Temperance is about alchemizing. It's about repairing the damage. It's about forgiving. It's about aligning. It's about coming into perfect union. Ace of Cups. There is this brand new beginning when it comes to love. It comes right underneath the Ace of Wands. You've had the Ace of Wands, the Ace of Cups, the Ace of Swords. So many new beginnings here. The Tower moment. I think the Tower moment is the divine masculine recognizing that I've got to do this. I've got to do this, or I have to live with the regret for the rest of my life, knowing that if I give up on this love, I will never get another shot at this type of love ever again. Judgment. I feel like they're coming to that stark realization that the time for hesitating is over. Nine of Cups. With the Nine of Cups, this is chasing their wish fulfillment. And I'm hearing it's now or never. So Two of Pentacles. I feel like they're juggling things in their life. They're reprioritizing things as they need to. They're putting an end to things that no longer serve them with the Death card. This talks about closing out old cycles and getting ready to step into some new energy. Scorpio season may be very important for this connection. Because in this new season, 10 of Cups, total emotional fulfillment. You went from the Ace of Cups and right below it is the 10. I'm hearing this is the way love is supposed to be. Knight of Pentacles. It has taken forever to get here. But they finally found their person, the Empress. This is about birthing a whole new cycle. This is about finding the one that they truly want to spend the rest of their life with. This is about building the connection with the person that was created for them. This is divine counterpart energy. And inasmuch as this divine feminine is a master manifester, 944 as I say that on the timer, and as much as she's a master manifester, I feel like her person, her divine counterpart, the divine masculine, has also been manifesting her. And I feel like in this harvest season, the Empress is about to get an offer of unconditional love. Ooh. Some very heavy emotions here. But I do feel like this couple is going to get there happily ever after. The energy at the bottom of the deck. Two messages with this, with the Eight of Pentacles. It's going to take work. I'm not going to lie. It's going to take work. It's not impossible. But the work that they put into this connection, it's magical. It will create that 10 of Cups energy, that happily ever after energy. And they'll forget what they ever even knew about love before this. Thank you for joining me on today's wild and emotional ride. We are manifesting that your manifestations come in brighter, and biter. Interesting. Maybe a little bit of spicy energy for that couple. We'll save that for later, huh? May your manifestations come in bigger and brighter than you expect. May they come in sooner than you expect as well. We offer you peace, love, and light. And until next time.